Hello YouTube, how we doing? Breadins, YouTube community, how we doing? You all well? I'm back with another video, collection editions, and it's not the special one yet. I haven't got it yet. I'm paying for it Wednesday, and I should have them. There's two of them, should have them by Friday, and they're gonna blow your socks off. Well, they're definitely going to blow mine off when I get them. So yeah, yesterday, Bank Holiday Monday, I nipped down to the bank. I cycled on the push bike to put my funds in for the Wednesday purchase, the big purchase. And on the way, I noticed that there's a new second-hand shop that's just popped up near the high street, and I had a look in there. And outside the shop was a big box full of PS2 games and DVDs and a couple GameCube games. I sieved through them and I picked out what I wanted, and there's 3 in there that caught my eye, and I got those for $1.50 each. And then on the way to when I got to the bank, I'd done my transactions, I put my money in, and I thought I'd have a look in CEX. I ain't been in there for a while. I haven't been in there for a long time. I sort of shied away from the PS2 collecting, and I had a look in there, and I thought I saw a few things in there going cheap, so I scooped a couple up in CEX. There's a lot of rumours going around that CEX is up in their prices. Some of the PS2 games have gone up and some have gone down. I saw Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex in there. I've already got that. I've got that Black Label and Platinum. They want £7 for that now. I remember seeing it in there for like £3.50. Maybe £4, and now it's gone up to £7. So I thought, fucking hell. But some of them have gone down, and there was a couple of expensive ones in there, but I thought, well, I don't want to get them yet. They had Digimon Rumble Arena for £15. They had a Naruto game, Naruto 5, I think it is, Ninja something 5, I think, and they wanted 15 for that. What else did they have in there? They had a couple others that are quite good ones, but they were quite pricey. I feel like splashing out, so I left them. I just scooped up a couple cheapos, couple like 80p ones and a 250, you know, that sort of range. So yeah, enough waffling. You're watching this video because you want to see my collection grow. You want to see the latest additions to Mr. Neckbreaker's retro collection. So let's get into it. Let's go to CEX first, because I went to the second-hand shop first, and then I went to the bank, and then I went to CEX, and then I got the fuck out of there. And so yeah, the CEX, this one I've got number 1 and 3, and every time back in the day when I was heavy in the PS2 collecting, I wanted number 2, but every time I picked it up, it was missing the manual, and I wanted everything complete. But now, for my PS2 collecting, I don't give a shit about manuals. If they don't have the manuals, they don't have the manuals. But I do want it complete if it's a pricey one, like it costs like £5 upwards. I want the manual. But this one cost me 80p. So this is one of the ones that have gone down, because when I used to see this back then, this was cost a bit more. So that's Kessen 2. So there you go. Look, 80p. Can't grumble with that. It's all there. The disc's fine. Everything's fine. The box is a bit tatty, and the back's got a bit of a puncture to the inlay. But 80p, can't go wrong there. I think that's cheaper than fucking car boot sales these days. And I did go to a car boot sale on the Sunday. They had the one that's across the road from me, about a 5-minute walk. And I've got 3 DS games there. I'll show you them at the end. I forgot to mention that. So yeah, next. I'm fucking off the rails here. There's a game I got for 80p also. And this one, when I went to Chelmsford last, which was like last year, I wanted to go around looking for the PS2 games. There's a shop down in Chelmsford called what's it called? I think it's called Cash Mart or something. And their PS2 games were overpriced. This one I saw for £7 in there. And it's a golf game. It's a game by 505 Street, so you know it's a sought after one. These 505 Street games seem to be more sought after and cost a bit more. So that is Eagle Eye Golf. See, 80p. And this one, for a gold game, doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad. I'll show you the screenshots. Get my fingers out of the way. Bit of glare, but it doesn't look that bad. And it's all there. The next one from CEX. I've never seen this one. For the PS2, I thought I had all of these from this series. When I saw this one, I thought, oh, I haven't got that one. I've never seen that one. And it cost £1.50, and it doesn't look too bad. This sort of series, the games are a bit hit and miss. Some of them are okay, some of them are a bit clunky. And that's the Army Men series. And this one I've got is Army Men Major Malfunction. It was £1.50. And by the screenshots, it doesn't look too bad. It looks alright. And it's complete disc and manual. That's that one. Let me just put these down here. And the next one I've got, it hasn't got the manual, and it cost me £2.50. And I took a punt on it, thinking, oh, this series is quite good. It's a fighter, a one-on-one fighter. And I took a punt on it. It turned out the manual wasn't there, and I thought, I don't care about manuals. I'll just get it. And that is Guilty Gear X. See, £2.50. Without the manual, ooh, pushing it out, pushing the boat a bit there. See that? No manual, just a disc. But it's not that bad. The one that's more uncommon to find is Guilty Gear X2, which is a bit more pricier than this one. So I'll get that later down the line at some point. And the next one, it's a game about a man and his pooch. And I liked the first one. I enjoyed the first one. And it's a sequel. It cost me £2. CEX. I've never seen it before. I didn't think there was a second one until I saw this one. And that's Dead to Rights 2. £2. Can't grumble there. Yeah, it's complete. And that's all from CEX. And when I went to pay for all of these, there was a guy that come to the counter, come up next to me, and I think he was a reseller. He had this cash converters bag. He whipped out a load of this stuff. He had like Wii games, Wii games, PS3 games, DS games, and I was more concerned about what he was doing rather than my transaction. And he had like he had Super Princess Peach for the DS. He had a Dragon Quest game. I don't know what one it was. I just saw it's a Dragon Quest. I couldn't quite make out the number. He had a couple of Wii games which was all stacked up. The ones that caught my eye the most was the Dragon Quest and the Super Peach. And I was more concerned about listening to what he was doing, like what he was getting for it. All the total of his games, he got I think it was £37, no, £50-something trading value, or 37 cash. And he took it, and I was going to turn around and say, what do you want for those 2 DS games? But I didn't in the end. I thought I'd be a bit rude to do so, so I just left him be. And I thought, oh, because I want to get that Super Peach game for the DS. So yeah, on to the next shop, which was the second-hand shop. That's just popped up near me. So I'm going to be going there on a regular basis, see if they get anything new. And in there they had Strikers 1945 2 for the PS1. This one's a vertical shooter. I've got a sequel to this, I think, on the PS2 called 1942. And it's a similar style game. So I'm not sure if it's related or it's anything connected to that game. So that's that one. And that was £1. Can't grumble at that. And in the box of PS2 games for £1.50, they had a couple I've never seen before. And one being a game called Rygar, the PS2. And this one looks like an action adventure slash platformer. I hope it is. That's what, by the screenshots, it looks to be that sort of game. So that's that one. Rygar. I've got to push it up. Got to speed the video up a bit. I ain't got long. I've got to get it all in before 10 minutes. And the next one was Demon Chaos. Never heard of this one, but the cover drew me in. It looks pretty interesting. It's from what I know of it, it's similar to Dynasty Warriors, where there's a lot of enemies on the screen. It says there's 65,000 enemies on screen at once, so a lot of arse kicking in that one. And the next one for £1.50, it was a fucking bargain. You won't find it cheaper than this, 150. Suicoden 5. Yeah, I fucking snatched it up when I saw it in the box. I whipped it out so fast I thought, I'm having it. Because I know this one's a pretty high demand game, sought after. And it's an RPG. Because I know that the PS1 Suicodens go for a pretty penny, so can't grumble at 150 for the 5th one. And I've got to speed it up again. I've got to quickly turn the video off in a second. So car boot sale Sunday. I picked up Magnetica for the DS. I picked up How to Train Your Dragon for the DS, and the best of the bunch from the car boot sale. £3 this one cost me. £3. That's a Pokemon White version. It's all there. So yep, I'm going to have to cut it short there. Pick of the day, best buy of the day, Pokemon White. I'll see you in my next video, which will be the socks blow your socks off. And until then, peace, I'm out.